Hello there, Earth signs. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and here we are for your all signs mid-month check-in. Now, this is part of the series that I do over at Harmonia Friends Club, but each month I will pick an element, and usually it's the one that contains the one that's in the birthday season, and we are at the tail end of Capricorn season, so happy birthday out there to my Capricorns before we move into air. So this is why you guys get the public one. So if there's other signs that you want to see what the reading's out, that's over at Harmonia Friends Club. And there's also a special on, before we did the intro on there, regarding the Capricorn new moon that is coming in place here for us. Well, Sunday, we'll be in that energy on Sunday. So let's get to it here. Let's see how our earth signs are doing. We're going to see the first elements here of what's going on here for our earth signs before we break down into each individual sign. All right. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, if we can hone in onto the energy here of our earth signs. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of for the rest of January? Past life karma cycles. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you. The person or situation, look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. So there is a situation here that is, well, for my earth signs, this is always the tumultuous energy of like, have I been through this before? Probably. Some of you in this lifeline, others of you, it has been a past life, meaning another life cycle if you believe in that. But this is all about generational gaps here being removed too. So let's see where you are on the Fool's Journey, where you are or who you're coming up as. This could also be a court card as well, because I have the court cards in here too. The Sun, Leo energy, clarity. So this is a very happy card. I also feel like my earth signs are going through some kind of glow up. And now this could be because you are burning away things that no longer serve you. But let's see what the challenge is with this happiness, because it's like the happiest card in the deck. It really is. It truly is. It's the happiest card in the deck. What is going on here? What is challenging my earth signs? And these cards will play in each individual sign. No reversals. Ooh. Well, this is usually a card here of planting the seeds, but are you waiting? Are you waiting? Burning, scorching, dry. There's something here, and it's going to be different for each sign, so I don't want to go too deep into it yet. But there's something here, earth signs, where the challenge is once you plant the seed, you don't necessarily trust what is watering it or caring for it. And a lot of it is the universe. It's like, I need to sit here and watch this grow. And that's the challenge part. The good thing about this card here is you're willing to put the work in. You know, that's a card here of, yeah, I'm going to start over. It's not going to be easy, but I'm willing to put the work in. All right. How is the universe supporting you? How is the universe supporting you? Oh my gosh. Here we go. If you can't get any more karmic than the past with the Six of Cups, a relationship. And some of you, the supportive relationship does not necessarily mean it's going to be by your side the whole time. Sometimes those relationships can be pretty tumultuous to allow you to make a huge wake up call or change, you know, it's like, where are you tending the garden? And is something here being left unattended because you were, I don't know, dabbling so much into a past situation because you feel a strong connection, a deep emotion. Some of you, this is a specific relationship with a specific person, because there is someone here in your vicinity for all of the readings here that is challenging you about the next move. All right. Let's see what numbers here are supporting you. Now, you may see these number combinations here throughout the rest of the month. Oh, something's ending, but it's played its course. A 4 and a 5 says a foundation here is meant to be broken. So this is a time here. Some earth signs here, and this is where I'm going to probably lose people. There's going to be breakups here. There's going to be leaving things that no longer serve you. This could be old habits. This could be jobs, careers, but something's breaking down. But the good thing is, even with the 5 energy here of liberation and the 4 structure, that when you have a 9, it's about fulfillment. And I do feel, especially, and I just talked about this earlier before I jumped here for my earth signs with the Capricorn new moon energy, is to utilize that Capricorn energy of building, not in just a practical way, but you can't take certain things on this ride with you. And that could be old ways, old habits, individuals that no longer serve you. Could be that too. All right, so let's dive into each sign now. We're going to start off with Capricorn first. All right, Cappies. Happy birthday out there to the tail end of those of you celebrating your season. Let's see what's going on here. How is Capricorn feeling for the rest of this month? Here we go. Reversals are now up. Ooh. 2 of coins here, reverse, tells me that you're feeling very unbalanced. 7. So, you feel at a loss. You feel, this almost reminds me of the Hangman, the way the card is looking. What's the external reason for this, Spirit? At a loss. Princess coins. So, this is somebody here you are incredibly close to. This is external. This is definitely a person. Now the princess, this person can be younger than you. Doesn't have to be a female, but it's definitely someone here that isn't very practical, takes things for granted, and is an opportunist. But the opportunist here is unrealistic approach. Now, there's someone here in your vicinity that I feel you're disappointed in. Let's see the integration and why this is for this Capricorn. Oh boy. 5 of Cups here, reverse. Because this person left you hanging. This individual here left you for something maybe better. Others of you, maybe if this is romantic, this could have been, making all these empty promises to you, starting something, and then just all of a sudden vacating. But it's like, man, this person totally took this relationship for granted, regardless, romantic or not. And so this is a Capricorn who's facing some harsh disappointments for juggling, doing things to fit the needs of another. And even though they have an impeccable amount of strength here, this Capricorn does, to hold it all together, they don't feel so strong right now with what a person has left them with. And it's some of you feel like they left you with a mess. Right. How you're reacting now. Oh boy, we have the 8. So you're in recovery mode, but this is also massive burnout, because I see again, tending to the garden. Look at that, tending to the garden. And that's the card here I got here of something here has been left untended. It's almost like this Capricorn feels very diligently to prove a point. There could be anger here as well, but there's so many coins here of loss. Some of you, hopefully not job loss, but you're feeling a tremendous amount of responsibility. Some of you are overworked with little pay. Others of you, it's just trying to force yourself to get ahead and feeling like, oh my gosh, this has gone wild, or I can't handle it all. If this is someone here who you partnered up with, who was supposed to divvy up the work with you, and you trusted this person, whether it's a family member or not, this is someone here you have a close connection with. Someone here that at one point you did trust, and you wanted to give them a shot. Some of you gave them more than one shot. What's a bigger opportunity here for Capricorn? Oh boy. You're cleaning up the pieces now, and it may feel like this is injustice, but with this Libra energy, it's also the consequences you pay for this lesson. And it is a huge lesson. And you got another, both of these are marked here as 8s. So this just tells me that, 8's all about action accomplishment. This is also a big lesson here of where you invest your time, your money, and your emotional. Gosh, I feel like if this is romantic, this is someone here who did you dirty money wise, and I'm sorry if you went through that. All right. Bigger meaning of this. Oh boy, it's going to leave a scar. It's going to leave a mark. I can't sugarcoat this. It just simply is. It's the energy we're going into. This is something you'll never forget. Will you heal from it? Absolutely. Right? Now, the 3 of Swords here is usually a temporary energy, but with a reverse, it leaves a very harsh mark. All right. And the harsh mark here goes with, oh my God, I put so much trust and effort in this individual, and you are waiting for this person here to tend something, do something, do the dishes, some of you. And it just didn't, they've just gone missing. All right. Advice with this situation here for this Capricorn. Oh my God. Sometimes you just got to let it fall. Sometimes you just got to take your losses. But here's the thing. It's never comfortable. It never feels good. But at the same time, you can't carry this energy anymore. Not what we're going into. And it makes sense because we're going into, in February, we're going to be shedding, we're shedding it with the snake energy, but we're going into that fire horse energy for Chinese New Year. So please keep in mind that this is, I got to watch here. This was meant to happen, that this brings everything in full circle. We have Aquarius energy, we have Taurus energy, we have Scorpio energy, we have Leo energy, but this comes full circle with all the seasons. So this has already played its part. It's expired. So consider this a blessing that it is being cleared out now, even though it may not feel like that at this point. Sending you so much love, Capricorn, for those of you going through it, because I can feel this heavy energy. All right, we're going to move on to Taurus next. All right, my bulls. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on here for the rest of the month here for January for you? How you feeling? Reversals are now up. 8 of Swords here, reverse. Well, this is usually a card here of doubt, self-doubt, and also being very much nervous, scarcity, lack mindset, trapped, but it's reversed. So there's something here. Oh, it's not that the nervousness has gone away, but there's something here about starting over, starting anew, that scares the hell out of this Taurus. All right, let's see what the external reason is for this. Something here is making you nervous. It's making this Taurus nervous. Gosh, we got this again. this with this card, but it's upright now. Princess of Coins here. This doesn't have to be a female, but the external, this is a person here who is an opportunist, who there's a young energy, could be an age difference between this individual. We don't have to make this romantic, but there's a new opportunity, something refreshing something inviting. It makes you a little nervous. This Taurus is a little bit nervous about this new opportunity that this person is presenting. Okay. Let's see the integration and why this is. Oh, there's an age difference. There's an age difference between the two of you. Because there's your energy. I just feel it. I feel like there's an age difference between the two of you. So you have more experience in a situation than another. This individual definitely admires you, looks up to you, but also makes you a little bit nervous. Okay. Why does this make you nervous? Maybe you have, okay, so the queen, so when we think of Taurus, we think of the Queen of Coins. I'm thinking of the challenge part of it. Gosh, there's a really strong soulmate connection. You may, if you don't know this person already, this is a person here that you feel very much a soul tie as soon as you meet them. All right. But others of you, this person looks up to you because it could be a child. All right. It could be your own child. But the thing is, there's something here that in the past you may have overgiven. You try to control a scenario and you mothered it. Okay. What's the reaction of this individual? This person here is opening an opportunity, wants to be with you. Oh man. Queen of Cups. You have a lot of love for this person. I think that's what scares the hell out of this Taurus. You know, if this is new love, this is like, I didn't mean to catch the feels here, but here's the thing, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's something about this new moon coming up here too. We have that on Sunday, but I feel that, there's something that you're going to feel that you're going to have to hold your emotions back. She doesn't necessarily tell, she intuitively feels, you know, so you feel immense emotions for this person's opportunity here of what they're asking. Now, some of you, this person here wants to get to know you. Some of you, they see you, they look up to you. Some of you, there's an opportunity here of growth. Almost like a maternal instinct, but it's a drive, it's a desire. Now, others of you, if this is romance, it's just looking at this and going, I almost feel like if you've been burnt out, especially if you got stuck in the mother role or father role, doesn't matter, a role that you had to parent another, there's something here where it's like, nope, I'm not going to parent this, not going to parent this. Nope. This person's got to grow. This person's got to show me. I don't necessarily need to control the situation. I could just breathe. So it's breathing into this opportunity. Okay. What is this opportunity about? What is this opportunity about for Taurus? Oh my gosh. This individual has been watching you from a distance. All right. This person admires you. You know, if this is business, Taurus, this could be someone here who's asking for assistance, mentorship of some sort, you know, or, you know, especially if you have if you're an entrepreneur, maybe this individual here wants a position with you or is asking to see if you need help. But others of you, if this is a relationship, this is a person here who's been watching you from a distance but wants to get to know you. And there's a spark here because you feel like you know this person already. Okay, the bigger meaning of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the story just got divided. All right. So if it's the 8 of Cups here reverse, you got 2 8. Some of you, the reason this is feeling worrisome is because it is somebody from your past who wants to have a fresh start with you, who looks up to you, but at the same time has not emitted emotions with you. Okay. So this could be a reconciliation for some of you, not all of you. Others of you, and it doesn't have to always be romantic, it just could be a reconciliation. Others of you, this could be someone here in your past who is not in this lifetime, right? That they've caught your eye because you feel familiar to them. And the reason that they're coming through here is because they just can't quite figure it out. So they want to get to know you. All right. So there's just a person wanting to get to know you, and you're a little worried about this opportunity. Okay. What advice Spirit has for you? Now, of course, your fearful side right now is saying, run, run. Don't repeat it. It's a karmic. It's a karmic. All right. But let's see what advice Spirit has for you, because that was the past life karma card here. But you may have cleared it, right? Yeah. The Hermit energy is soul searching. It's an energy here of evaluating what your desires are, what your wishes are. And this is about you, okay, versus another. You also have somebody here who's also been soul searching, Spirit is saying. They may have had to separate for some of you. But look at this. 7 of Cups. Be wary. All right. Be wary, but here's the thing. Spirit's saying you can keep your options open, but this person here is about to unmask themselves. You're seeing a whole new side of them. So you may get an apology for some of you. Others of you, like I said, it's a new opportunity where they feel like they get to know you. It's the options here, what they're looking at. And so that could be your alert system here, but you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Keep your options open because, well, some of you, it could be a little bit of a dragon in there. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side for the other placements. We're going to move on to Virgo next. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you for mid-month of January. How is Virgo feeling? Here we go. Oh my gosh, I just shuffled the hell out of these cards. You're nervous about something too. Taurus just started off with that card. I shuffled the hell out of these cards. All right, let's see the external reason for this. Oh, now this is a little different. We got the Princess of Cups here reversed. Taurus got the Princess of Coins, but it wasn't reversed. So you have somebody here. Oh my gosh, you got an emotional manipulator. You just do. I don't know why my camera's going crazy, but it doesn't like the focusing. You have someone here who's emotionally very manipulative. All right. This is an individual here who tends to go cross-eyed in love, over romantic and love bomb, have very deep emotions beginning. It could be love, could be anger, but they're disruptive. They're in the challenge position here because it's kind of like you're watching someone here have an emotional outcry, outrage. Oh, this person's pissed. You pulled your energy back. This is for a Virgo who pulled their energy back, and instead of saying, hey, let's try to rebuild this, let's see where this goes, you accepted it for what it was. All right. Now, this could be someone here who left you, someone here who rejected you, but there's definitely a karmic cycle with this person. It was a harsh lesson here for this Virgo energy. And it does feel more like Capricorn too, kind of a combination of both. But with the sun energy, man, you have the light. So this person here is a little bit outraged or projecting to you about an ending. Okay. How are you reacting to this? Oh my gosh, this more repetitive cards here that came in the other ones. This is kind of Capricorn's energy here too. You may want to just go back and listen to Capricorn Taurus. This may just be a continuing story here of all one story. But listen, Virgo. This is a person here who disrupts your peace. This is a person here that whenever they come in, makes you stop what you're doing. It does throw you off kilter. It does make you drop the ball. All right. So it's annoying because this person here is either in your face or does something to disturb the actions of what you're doing. All right. So this would be, annoying fly or something in the matter here. But what's the bigger meaning of this disruption that this person's doing? Because I feel however this explosive energy is, you are not capable of, gosh, you are not capable here to stay grounded enough to stay at, grounded at your job, doing something. There's something this person's taking away, your time and your efforts. All right. This could be disrupting your work day. This could be disrupting, something where you were relaxing that night or something. And this person shows up and is like, man, they just totally ate up my time, ate up my effort. What's the bigger meaning of this? Oh, the Hermit. See, you're wise enough to see that a person is acting out. They're acting out. Why? To stop this light. Some of them are jealous of this light. Some of them are annoyed of this light. Some of them say that light belongs to me, Virgo. But this is your card. This is you to pause, to reflect, and to remember why you left, why you kept the distance. You accept the situation for what it is. And now an individual here is trying to blame you, turn around it on you, or force you. Bigger meaning, the Chariot. Yep. Bigger meaning is that you're moving on. Cancer energy here now. All right. This individual here, they had to learn some lessons here for them wanting to move on, but they also have to understand the repercussions for moving on. See, this is kind of like you reap what you sow. And there's a reflection here of, well, now you're trying to come back and repair something that is already, that I've accepted that it's broken, that it's gone. So this is definitely for Virgo who's accepted the situation for what it is. They're not wanting to reconcile with the person. They're just seeing the scenario of why they had to move on. And it's because this person's very disruptive. They will take up and suck this Virgo's time and energy. All right, advice for you for this coming up, because it is going to be something here. I don't feel like it's going to destroy the rest of your month. I feel like it's one day that this person here tries to get underneath your skin. It's just that particular. Yeah, this person's argumentative. The Seven of Swords here is deceit, lies, could be saying stuff about you. But the truth is this person is hurt. They don't really want to showcase their side of the story here of what they did. It's only one side. It's a one-sided story. You're also going to see this person's true colors. Holy crap. Yeah. Capricorn energy. You're going to see this person's true colors. Definitely a karmic scenario here, but you learned a lot from this relationship. Okay. This is a relationship here that's not meant to be, but it was also taught you the gravity here of your inner peace, your happiness, and some of you proper discernment, boundaries. All right. That's what I got here for you, Virgo. If that resonated, don't forget to hit like, comment below, and we're going to move on to the air signs, but that's going to be over at Harmonia Friends Club. So if you have air placement or other placements in your chart, you may want to go over and check it out. Okay. It's just go to my website. You guys take care.